So I just did something a little crazy. One sec, let's head outside. So I quit my job a couple days ago. I woke up and I just decided to do it. And I'm gonna tell you why. But first, let's open this package. If you follow parkour at all, you might know what this is. Any guesses? It's a new Farang jumper. Farang's a parkour team / they also are clothing brand, pretty big. Everyone that does parkour knows them. I felt it was time with the new lineup to finally get some gear. The thing is dope. See that? Oh, I love it. Anyways, quit my job because I decided it was time. Basically, if you didn't know, I've been trying to make money in other ways since I was only allowed to work 20 hours a week at that job at $13 an hour, which is not enough to pay my medical bills. And unemployment wasn't paying me anything. They were supposed to be paying me partial unemployment, but they kept sending me things to fill out additional paperwork, which I kept sending back. And then they would send the same thing again, like 5 times. And after trying for like 2 months, I was like, you know what, it's not worth it. I'm just gonna make my own money without a job because that's what I have to do now. And I've been doing that for 2 months. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm making a bit more than any of my other jobs. So like, if I don't need to work, now I don't have the time, then there's not really any reason to. Will I get like an hourly based pay job again in the future? Maybe, probably, but for right now, I've made this decision and I think it's gonna set me up to do things better. You're wondering if I'm still injured. Yes, I am quite injured, and I'll post the progression of injury updates and all the specific news later, but the gist of it is, even with certain healing that's happened, the prognosis is that it'll probably heal in 6 to 18 months, and then after that, I'm supposed to wear these expensive inserts in my shoes at all times for the rest of my life so it doesn't come back. I'm also not allowed to walk barefoot anywhere, and that sounds super depressing, but it's not, and here's why. I don't back fold that way, by the way, I back fold this way, but I can't land on this foot. I don't web straw off that foot either. I have to adjust. So I'm pretty bad at accepting bad news, and I don't really want to accept this prognosis that's been bestowed upon me. But I went to the mini parkour jam yesterday, which I didn't film at all, but I basically talked to a couple people that gave me a lot of hope for this stuff. You know, similar injuries that they're told they can't come back from, that they do, and they basically heal it all the way. People they know who actually have the same condition in their foot and were able to heal it all the way despite being told the same thing that I was. And then they basically just told me all the stuff that helped them and all the specific physical therapy things they did. And I'm not about like accepting depressing news and or being depressed by it. So like, no matter what, I'm gonna do my best to heal myself, even if it's not something that most people say is an option. And I'm gonna follow the advice of the people that have been through similar things who have been able to come back from this. But all in all, life is going good, and right now anything is sort of possible. I'm not afraid to not have a job because, like I said, I have a decent way of making more money than that anyways, and in my life I've never really had trouble getting any job that I wanted ever. I haven't wanted a whole lot of them, but whenever I do want them, pretty easy. Paid by the hour is nice, it's consistent, but I like the idea that how much I make is based on how well I do. I can kind of set my own hours and everything. It's kind of nice and do what I want. By the way, also, I'm not allowed to jump off my foot. And I'm not. I'm standing on both feet like this when I jump for a trick, but almost all my weight's on this foot. So this one's kind of just here. So the muscle memory of me jumping off 2 feet instead of 1 is there for the flip. Because it'd be weird if I went like, I don't think I'd land it if I did that, as opposed to trying it like this. But yeah. So basically, things are looking really good, and hopefully they keep looking that way and I can at least get to the point I can train average level difficulty stuff without having to be afraid. And hopefully I'll be able to progress beyond that as well. So that's the update. This whole quarantine thing has made me realize that life is really short and we don't really have the time to be sitting there doing the stuff that we don't enjoy doing. So why not just live your best life now instead of later, you know? Make it happen. Yo, I'm gonna see if I can land either a Webster or a side flip, one-footed off this block. I don't think I will be able to because I don't train. Scratch that, there's no way I'm gonna be able to because these sticks, I'm gonna kick. Stickers on my face, stickers on my head. Oh, shoot. Oh, take it. I'm not making smart decisions. Yeah, there's no way. I need to move that block. I'll try cork though, because I tried that on the ground. Last jam did not land it. I just landed the first try today. I tried that for hours the other day and I couldn't land it. This doesn't make any sense. Did I do it that way? Did I do it this way? I think I did it this way. I'm afraid of kicking the branches, so I keep bending my knee. I really want to land 360 dive rolls, and again, because of my injury, I have to let them have the opposite way of twist. So I'm gonna try some on here. I have no idea how that looks. This one's way easier. Inverted 360. Cheat. Way harder. How people do this? I wonder if I can do a sitting backflip to swing through. It's kind of hard because you land those really well. I'm gonna try anyway. Worked. I just trained way longer after I ended that than I was thinking, but I just missed exercise. Peace out.